Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Well, let's see. A lot of what goes on here at the lair is just, you know, not necessarily such interesting fun, but just routine things that need to be done. And one of those things is cleaning cages. And with the Mambas, that is a rather problematic sort of thing. That how do you get more than one Mamba into the can safely, both for the snake and yourself? And that is always a challenge. So what I got is a larger container to put snakes in, and a larger piece of plexiglass to hopefully plex them into the cage. When I say plex, use this as a, you get their head going down, and then you move the plexiglass so you get a smaller and smaller space as their body gets thinner, and hopefully they don't try to come up through the hole and visit with you. I can see where it's going to be a multitasking thing for sure, because I will have to make sure that the tub doesn't move when I'm trying to move the plexiglass. And I'm not going to involve Mrs. Viperkeeper. I'll just let her go on and do the camera thing, and I'll play games with the Mambas. So first up is the green Mamba cage, and we have Kermit, and then we have the other male from South Africa, which is reportedly going to be awarded its own subspecies status, Dendroaspis augusticeps intermedius. And Kermit's just a plain old friendly Tanzanian green that I've had for quite some time. And actually Kermit generally will inhabit the table here without much problem at all. And that's exactly what I might do, is I just might let him hang out on the table if he's going to be cooperative and do so, and not go zooming off into the sunset. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get Rambo out of here and get it into the tub. Now this is a very testy, aggressive green. Not like others that I've had. Now, it's frightened like hell because I've just taken it out of its home. It normally doesn't get molested, and we're going to attempt to get it in the tub and not up the snake hook, not up on my shoulders or anything nice like that. So, come on. Come on. Now, Mambas like to go up, as you can see. Now, Mambas like to go up, as you can see. So maybe we have to take a slightly different tact, like that. Now, we can see it is standing up and coming up and visiting the glass. I am pretty certain there is enough space under the rim here, so it will have plenty of air, even though there's no holes in it currently. And I can always throw the cover on just to block the light and make it dark and allow them to calm down a little bit. Next, Kermit. So come on, bud. Come on, I know this is your house. We're coming out. Now Kermit's been out many times, and hopefully he will not take it as a violation of his well-being. Hi, bud. You're okay. And we'll come out relatively in a calm fashion. Come on, bud. And we'll let Kermit reside on the table. Come on. There you go. There you go. You're all right. You're all right. Here you go. Yeah, I know. When Mambas do this, the question is who has who. And even with animals like Kermit, who are quite relaxed in demeanor, as you can see, compared to the other, which I've had since it was hatched, it still makes my little sphincter pucker, because the snake has me and I don't have the snake. Black Mambas are very famous for doing this. It's rather annoying and rather stressful. Come on, bud. No, I'm not interested in having a green Mamba bracelet. Come on, don't pull things off the table. There you go. Okay, now let's move this guy over here. And we'll let Kermit relax there. Now, as long as Kermit is relaxed and not going anywhere, there's no reason for me to even bother with him. So what we're going to do is we're going to get put that cover on so he calms down. If you remember, that was the snake that was trying to breed with Kermit. The problem is that they're both males. So I'm going to shut the video off now unless something interesting happens, because all I'm going to do is scoop out the old substrate and poop, clean up the cage a little bit, the glass, and then I'll put when I get ready to put the wild one back in, I'll be back so you don't get bored, and because this is the drudgery of keeping snakes, period. Case closed. They're just hanging out on the table and putting up with the disturbance quite nicely. I pulled a lot of stuff out of the cage and most of the substrate, putting on gloves because I have to use my fingers to get some of the substrate out from under the branch that I can't remove. And I don't want to put my hands in snake feces because although they've been here for ages and have been wormed and stuff, you just never know, and it's just a pair of rubber gloves, and it's just quick, easy, gives you a little bit of safety, plus the fact why expose yourself to snake antigens and stuff when you don't have to, because you can become allergic to snakes and snake venom and all that good stuff, and that would put keeping snakes, any snake, to an end for me. So we're very careful on how we expose ourselves. The body is a funny thing. You cannot be allergic to something today, eat some, and tomorrow end up in the morgue because you had an anaphylactic reaction to it. That's why I don't do any of that self-immunization stuff. If somebody wants to do it, that's fine, and I understand the philosophy behind it. However, they ignore the double-edged sword of being immunized against snake venom is you're hypersensitizing yourself, essentially. And that could bite you and kill you faster than the snake venom. So it's just best to avoid bites if you can, and go for anti-venom if you do. Case closed, that's all I'll say on the subject. As you can see, the green meanie there has settled down. That's about to change. Kermit is still sort of relaxed on the table. So, get the plexiglass out of the way. Hello. Hello. Yeah, you're okay. You're in the move already, huh? Good. Yeah. There you go. No, I won't touch you. There you go. You're home. You're home. Well, come on. Get the rest of you in there. This is a problem. Yeah, doubling back, huh? Come on. Oh. Touchy, touchy. Should have put the jaws of life and pushed against the back of the cage and pressed this out because it's sort of bowing in, which is creating this difficulty. How you doing, huh? You just hanging out, huh? He's so good, I hardly had the heart to put him back in. You just hanging out there, Mr. K, huh? Mr. Kermit, though, needs a bath. Alright, well, you can see he is going a little bit rampant there, zooming around the cage, trying to figure out what this is. And with most snakes, it won't remain clean for long. One of their first duties will be to dirty it up. Believe it or not, there's a study I heard from someone from the Smithsonian Zoo mention that the fact that the snakes seem to be much more comfortable in an environment that they've marked significantly than if you constantly put them in clean cages or clean the droppings. Also, it's much easier for the keeper because it doesn't have to move deadly snakes around constantly. Elvis is looking at the table. Why are they staring at that table? What's on that table? Is there anything good to eat on that table?
Well, it's important to eat your greens.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately there's no green ball pythons yet.
Give it time.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'll just we'll try to get some these two western greens in the cage, in the tub. Now these are different critters. These are much more flighty than the eastern greens. Are you checking the distance to me, huh? The Jamies go nuts quite often when they're handled. That's why I don't handle them all that much. The Jamies are semi-arboreal. The western greens are fully arboreal and quite long and very easy to frighten and don't like to be handled at all. So this will be an interesting, tricky feat. Now, I really think that Kermit, though, should go back in there. Having more than one Mamba out at a time. I wouldn't want Kermit to get caught up in the fray, stepped on or something like that, or even bitten by one of the other Mambas, because I'm not sure that how much cross immunity he would have. Okay, I know you're up on that shelf somewhere. Okay, this is the tail end, that's the pointy end. Elvis, just settle down. Come on, Kermit. Come on, bud. Come on. Hey there. Come on. Time for you to go back. I'll have you out for some chicks later, okay? You're such a good guy. Come on. Well, come on, get out of the watering bucket there. Come on. There you go. There you go. You're okay. You're okay. There you go. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Get your tuchus in there. There you go. Don't have to worry about them sliding that door open. Okay. Now this should be exciting and not very fun. Because not only do I have to get one in there, but I have to get two in there. Because I am not going to let one of these sit on the tabletop. Hi there! You know, I see you. And I see you too. Come on. I think this is the first time they're coming out of here since they went in here. Ho, 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 ho. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is going to be exciting. How about you? No, I'm going to tend to you because you're flying around the cage like... Handling these is sort of like taking a balloon, blowing it up, and letting it go. Just like that. You never know what these guys are going to do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, now we've got 2 ballistic missiles. Come on. Come on. Well, sort of made it easy. Come on.
Jeez. Let him settle down a bit.
Yeah, the musk.
Ew.
OD Mamba.
That's what that is.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take a break and let this missile let some of the air out of its propulsion system and calm down, and then we'll get the female out. Meanwhile, I'm going to go wash my hands because Mamba's musk is very distinctive. If you were locked in a dark room and someone let a Mamba in there and it musked, you would know in a heartbeat, if you've smelled it once, what would be in the room with you, and that would be very unsettling. Okay, we'll just let the little rocket calm down. I'm going to go wash my hands.